Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those who don't know me, my name is Gigi, and today we're going to be talking about why I decided to lock up. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have like tiny little dreads. It's called micro locks. So in this video, I'll be able to tell you why I decided to lock my hair, why I decided to micro locks instead of like a variety of other lock styles. And yeah, so a little bit of history there. Stay tuned. Alright, so why I decided to lock up. Well, I was always interested in locking my hair. I mostly wanted to do sister locks because I thought they were so tiny and beautiful, and you could keep your fullness and the frizz in your hair and everything. But that was not the first dreads that I did. So back in like, I think it was in like 2016, I locked up my hair for the first time. I started with interlocks, so they were a little bit bigger than what I have right now. Well, much bigger. I'll show you guys a picture of what I look like when I had my locks. I kept those locks for about a year. The only thing is I didn't like it. I know you have to go with the baby stage first, and like it don't really feel or look good to others' eyes, but that was not it for me. It was really the way it was done, but I still lasted a year with it. What I liked about that is that during that year I really learned to like myself naturally. When I say that, I had my hair natural before, but what I mean by that is that I didn't look like the society like standard of beauty, like with perms or sew-ins and stuff like that, right? So I kind of learned to really look into my inner beauty and my natural beauty as well. Anyways, so that was it. So I decided to undo my locks. So some people think that we can't undo locks, you have to like cut them all off or shave or whatever, but it's not true. You can definitely undo them, it just takes a long time. So for example, for me, for one dread I could watch like an entire movie just detangling like that one dread. I can do a full video on that if you want to know more, but it's really like detangle with I use like conditioner and water. That's it. And it takes patience too. Why I decided to do micro locks. So first of all, like I mentioned, my number one choice was sister locks. I really liked the definition and the fullness of it, but it was so expensive. It really depends on you, okay? So it is expensive, but for me, I think it is like an investment. You'll know why a little bit later in this video. At that time, I was living in Toronto. And I was looking for a hairstylist to do it for me. But to do sister locks, you need to find somebody that has a certification, a loctician that have a certification in doing sister locks. And like I said, the price was really expensive. It was up to $1,000 because I had a lot of hair. Okay, I said never mind, I'm gonna find a way to do something similar but less expensive. And this is when I found out about micro locks. Some people have micro locks, but they're a little bit thicker than mine's really look like sister locks, and that's what I like about it. I like the fact that it keeps the frizz, especially when I take my shower, wash my hair, you'll see like the frizz and everything. I like that it just like I can still have my puffy hair. I can do all type of styles with it. and it doesn't seem like I have dreadlocks. But yeah, so that's it. Now I'm gonna be talking for the variety of locks, depending on whichever locks you decide to do. These are good reasons why you should lock your hair or consider locking your hair. So number one, I believe that hair grows faster when your hair is locked. Why? Because there's low manipulation. Okay, you don't detangle your hair all the time, well, never actually. And in not manipulating your hair too much, it retains the moisture in your lock. So that's number one. The other reason, number two, it's not permanent. Like I mentioned before, you can undo your locks. If ever I decide to undo those locks, it's gonna take forever, but it is still possible. So I think like if you're not too sure if you want to do locks, I feel like it's a good protective hairstyle and fun style to try. Number three, having locks saves you so much money. I know I said that, like, for example, the sister locks was $1,000, but it is an investment. Okay, depending on the style that you want, the locks that you want, the price varies. But in general, you do save money. You don't have to buy as much hair products than when you have your natural hair or even when you have sew-ins. So for example, for dreadlocks, I personally just spend money for some shampoo. At one point, I started using conditioner as well, because at the beginning I didn't use conditioning because I wanted my hair to really lock. But other than that, I use money for oil. You know, it's like, it's not that much. I did spend money, I think, also for crochet to be able to do my roots there, but that's about it. You don't really spend money. So I believe this is number four. My number four is confidence. So with dreads, it's a natural beauty, I believe, and like I mentioned before, you don't look like the society's beauty. So this is what I like about it. And also, guys love locks. Like, they just love it. They love natural hair simply, but locks, it's like, I know some people do it for like spiritual journeys and stuff like that. Me, it's really like personal, just because I like the look. But you just feel confident, and you see the growth in your hair. Like, you see like the beginning stage, and then you compare it like a couple of months later or even years later, and it's fun to see that journey. So it's not only confidence, but it's, you're building a relationship with your hair. All right, so number five, I feel like it's really easy to manage. The only thing you have to do is make sure your scalp is moisture. Also, what I love about dreadlocks is that you don't have, there's no bad hair day. Like, no bad hair day. You wake up and it's just already beautiful. You don't have to comb it, you don't have to brush it, you don't have to put gel or anything. It's already neat, clean, like ready to go. Like it's really time consuming. Like, I wake up in the morning and it's just like, oh, I'm doing a ponytail today. Like, it's fun. So what I also like about micro locks, like I mentioned before, you keep the fullness of your hair, the frizz of your hair. As much as it is light, it's not heavy compared to other dreadlock styles. So I know that some people, like, when their hair grows longer, they complain about the heaviness of their hair. But with micro locks, it's not heavy. So it's a good point to consider as well. Also, when I was talking earlier on about saving up money. Basically, I'm talking about like hair salon, so, or hair stylers, compared to me doing it myself. I believe if I can do it myself, then I'm saving money, right? Instead of like spending money when I know I can do it myself. So whenever I watch movies or stuff like that, I'm just sitting down, I'm not doing anything, right? So might as well just do my growth while watching a movie. So this is a way as well to save up money instead of going to a hairstyler. But if you don't know how to do it yourself, or if you don't have the patience to do it yourself, I really suggest you guys to go to a hairstyler. But make your research, ask questions, like important questions, ask your friends as well, those who had dreadlocks, to know where to go. But really do make your research. Make sure you know as well the prices, if it's really the right way for you to go. Me, at one point I was just becoming lazy with my natural hair, like my loose hair. I would only do ponytails every day, and at one point it's not good because it starts breaking up, right? So but after that, like, also my hair became so dry because I was not taking care of it. So I was like, this is it, I have to lock up. So this is what I did. Anyways guys, so this is it for today. More videos will come up about locks in my channel, so stay tuned if you are interested in knowing more. I want to show you my hair. So I had it in ponytail, but here it goes. This is my hair. Okay, so here you'll see there's two random locks, and they're bigger than the rest of my hair, and they appear longer, but in reality they are about the same length. Anyways, so the story of those two locks, it's when I told you guys that I wanted to do my dreadlocks in Toronto. So I went to see a loctician, and basically she charged me $50 to see how she was gonna start my hair, so to study my hair. And yeah, so she started with two to show me like the size of what I think I would like. But some stuff happened. I ended up moving back in Montreal, so I never scheduled for another appointment for her to finish my whole hair. And basically after that, I stayed like about 2 years. Yeah, exactly 2 years with those two, and my hair, the rest of my hair was just loose, naturally loose. So yeah. And then I went to see a hairstyler in Montreal, and she did those for me. And it's not the same, but I told her like I didn't want to undo them. I just wanted to keep them as a souvenir. So this is the story of my two random locks. But that's my hair. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and hit that like button and subscribe. So you guys, I'll see you next Wednesday. Mwah.